ladies and gentlemen, clap it up for Gregg Farah.
All right. Hey, that's an encouraging start. So I'd like to reciprocate. I like to base our relationship on honesty here. This is Teacher's Night at Gotham, and I am a teacher, but I'm a different kind of teacher. But it's going to work out, and here's why. Because there are New Yorkers in this room, and as New Yorkers, we accept everyone. Right? You're from another country? Welcome. You don't speak English? Hey, here's a driver's license. You're in the mafia? Well, how's the whacking go? We accept everyone. And the beauty of that is New Yorkers are amazing. But there's one profession that intimidates New Yorkers. And that profession is mine. The only time I've seen New Yorkers stop dead in their tracks, get wide-eyed and speechless, is when I say the three magic words. I'm a pastor. Now, you just heard from some of the people at my church, but did you hear that other sound? It was the sound of rectums tightening. And if you're like, oh no, a pastor's going to mess up my night, relax, relax. I'm not here to save souls. I'm not going to take an offering yet. But it's good to be a pastor, and I've actually got a great advantage tonight. Because if you don't laugh, you might go to hell. Now, I don't know that for a fact, but why take a chance, you know? Look it up. But let me tell you why it's difficult. I love being a pastor, but it's tough being a pastor, especially when I was a pastor in New York City. Here's how tough it is. You know in the book of Leviticus, chapter 2? Verses 5, 6, and 7? Yeah, you know. If you're going to present a grain offering baked on a griddle, you got to mix unleavened oil with water. Right? That's tough, right? That's tough. Or how about in Esther, chapter 3, first 7 verses? Imagine getting Mordecai to bow to Haman. Okay, I'm not tracking with some of you. Let me try it a different way. Being a pastor in the city is a tough sell. It's like selling condoms to the Pope. He's just not buying any. Well, this guy is, though, from what I understand earlier today. Let me tell you why it's tough. Not the selling condoms part, but being a pastor in the city. I'll give you 3 reasons. Number 1, the pace of the city. Everybody's go, go, go. It's tough to slow down and just think about God. Secondly, you got all the options in the city. You can do whatever you want, whenever you want. Now, going to church isn't high on too many people's to-do list. But third, New Yorkers are intellectuals. Let's face it, much easier teaching the Bible to stupid people. Another thing about a challenge of being a pastor, most of you, in your job, you create a product and then there it is. You can see what it is like. You know when I find out I'm good at my job? When I'm dead. And not only when I'm dead, but when you're dead too. Hey, but I'm not ready for my performance review yet. You know, here's an interesting thing about being a pastor. When people introduce me, they say, hey, this is my friend Gregg. He's a pastor. Like, why do they do that? It's like that whisper says, be on your best behavior. He's judging you. What do they think? There's some kind of Justice League for Christ? Yeah? Am I a preacher man? Yeah? Able to sniff out sin across a crowded room? I mean, that's crazy. So people were so intimidated talking to me, finding out I'm a pastor. I decided, well, let me create a new identity for myself. So I started telling people, I'm a comedian. Seems like a good idea, right? Right? Wrong. That's a terrible idea. I could not take the pressure of pretending to be a comedian. When people thought I was a comedian, they expected me to be funny all the time. As a pastor, they expect me to be boring. I can do boring. If I ever use humor in a sermon, people are pleasantly surprised. The laughter wakes a few people up. It works out really well. I can do boring. But I love being a pastor. one of the other challenges about trying to pretend to be a comedian is people wanted this on-the-spot demand for humor. It's like, hey, you're a comedian, tell me a joke. I honestly don't know any. Right? Not too many people are telling pastors jokes. They're too dirty. I've never heard, hey, pastor, did you hear the one about the cop and the hooker? No, it doesn't happen. And this on-the-spot demand for a laugh is just not fair for comedians. It doesn't happen in other professions. When people find out I'm a pastor at a party, they don't say, you're a pastor, preach a little. Let me hear what you got, preach a little. When I lived downtown, my neighbor was a proctologist. No one ever stopped him and said, proctologist, would you look at my anus right now? It's really burning. Well, as your pastor for the evening, I thought we would close with a song. So let's go ahead and open your hymnals to Song 363. We're going to sing the first and third verse of Standing on the Rock, and this gentleman will lead us. And Jesus wept. That's my time. Thank you.